Welcome to episode 16 of the Hard Truth Guys.
I think you counted.
What? You want to do it again?
No,
It
that's
sounded
good.
like I was on crack.
No, it's good.
All right.
You're on
That's good.
something.
It's my elbow hurts.
Your what?
Just a little
You
bit
say
of
your
a
pussy hurts?
What? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Well, I forgot the tinfoil hats, so we'll just go like this.
I wanted tinfoil yarmulke.
One job, man. I brought the glasses so we could put them on.
I
so-
bought my glasses.
Yeah.
There
Holy
we
crap,
go.
keep moving, man. You're going to set something on fire.
I can't see
I
shit.
can look into the future with
These
these things.
glasses so thick you
can't
see in the future.
You can't see shit through these. We had out a,
Oh, my God, what?
Well, you can't see shit, man. We're trying
Hey, Beth, you want to pass a glass of
Holy crap, dude!
Nothing.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you know why?
Are these trick
Hey, you know
glasses?
something?
No.
Hey, I wonder if I could stare at this eclipse through my welding helmet.
Probably.
Yeah,
Look
probably
at that.
could.
Look at them things.
Someone has said they could probably use those glasses to weld with.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, I can see. I just
Oh, man.
So yeah, we should
Do some welding with these, man. You got a welding thing at
You
home?
know,
Oh yeah.
We should bring that. We should bring that
Hey,
down here
hey,
one day. We use them, and you can do some welding. See if it works.
Yeah, I'd love to weld in your basement on the carpet.
I got homeowners insurance.
Put it on the table.
You know, imagine who was that? That was Ray. Who's the one that wore glasses? I just called and say that was that.
Well, that was Stevie Wonder.
Stevie
but Ray
Wonder.
Charles was the one who wore the
Was
glasses.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of mixing the two out. Who's the one that they said that when the mic stand fell over,
He
was
went
like
to
on
reach
stage,
for it, yeah.
and the mic stand fell over, and he kind of went, and I'm like,
He moved it a little
hey,
bit,
it
yeah.
moved just slightly.
Hey,
Hey, whatever, man. Pull it off if
somebody
you have to.
told
It's
me-
worked for him for his whole life. So I mean,
I heard somebody said that Stevie Wonder was faking.
Hey,
That he
you
can
know,
actually
if
see,
he
but-
was, let's just, because we're on conspiracy theories. If that guy was faking it, he needs to get an Emmy. He needs to get more than one Emmy.
And if he's not faking it, we can give him just a pile of dog shit. He wouldn't know the difference between that and an Emmy.
Imagine that type of acting job, to be able to do this your whole life. It's not just like an acting gig. Like,
Well, he only has to do it when he's out in public.
Wow.
When he's at home, he can be sitting there playing cards and
I guess.
watching porn.
The brown cards.
you know who else should get a little Emmy? Actually, I don't know if it is actually that guy. There's some guy out there that looks and sounds and he sings and walks and talks like Elvis Presley.
Oh,
Bob
yeah.
something or other. Yeah, he's
Wasn't he
involved
on-
with a church. But they said that it's not him. But dude, I mean, the resemblance is.
So is he like a flying Elvis? He does like, like...
No, he
rehab
doesn't.
and
He
jumps
looks
out
like
planes
young
or something?
Elvis,
You
right?
Oh,
know,
really?
yeah.
Young Elvis.
Yeah.
It's a little bit off on the age, because Elvis should be like 80 something
Dead?
now, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Dead
No,
from-
Elvis went home. Right?
Graceland.
But
And
he
they
was
went
at
home.
Priscilla. He was at
With 2 pounds of bacon.
at that
Yeah.
funeral.
Ooh.
So
That
what
would
killed
be
Elvis?
crazy. Bacon.
Bacon killed Elvis.
Probably the
That's-
bananas and the peanut
And the
butter.
peanut butter
I
and
bet you.
bananas
I
and
bet you it
bacon.
wasn't billionaire bacon.
It was no billionaire bacon on that. That
That's
would
for
kill him
damn
sooner.
sure.
I'll tell you what, that would probably kill him sooner. As,
It probably would have tasted better.
ooh.
But I think didn't he died on the toilet? You probably freaking.
Oh, that's right. Didn't they say he fell off the toilet, clocked his head or something? That's really like what killed him, was like blunt force trauma or something from falling on the toilet.
Oh, I thought he was like
No, yeah,
Trying to-
right. Or
trying
like
to
hemorrhaging or
fucking
something. Yeah.
dump a turd and.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There's so many
Speaking of
stories.
turds.
It's hard to. Yeah, and I would imagine if you died on the shitter, on the crapper, that you would, you'd want the story to be changed.
I've got standing orders with my wife. If I die in the shitter, wipe my ass, pull my pants up, and put me in the bed, or just kick
Exactly.
me off
There
the
it is,
toilet
right
and
here.
say it's
Bob
all getting
Joyce.
out.
Exactly.
Bob Joyce. If you ever get time, look him up. Look him up
Bob
on
Joyce?
YouTube. Bob Joyce. It sounds just like him, looks like him. They hold pic, and supposedly he's got sons that look a lot like Elvis,
Yeah.
and they have something to do with his inheritance. Like they sell Elvis stuff and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
it's
Long
just
time
big
ago,
old
long time
coincidences.
ago, one of my jobs, there was actually a guy that I knew at work that did that. I think he was sick, had the flu or whatever, and he passed out on the toilet. And the room was so small, he fell forward, cracked his head, fell off the toilet, and
You say
was
Was that Squirremaster?
no,
No.
it wasn't
Oh,
Squirrel
it's
Master.
not Squirremaster.
But
the fuck
it
is
was fucking
Another guy.
just guy we knew, but fucking blood all over the place.
Inside joke?
So he's telling the story about that. I'm like, So my first question was, you were pooing? And he's like, yeah. And I go, who wiped your ass? I go, medics came, everything, get him. They didn't know what was wrong. I go, who wiped your ass? He goes, my wife. And I go, you thank your wife.
You got a good woman there.
You got a good woman right there. So
if I die in the toilet, just pull up my pants and kick me off and say I fell getting out of the tub or something. I don't want to have the paramedics come in.
But isn't that how we know Gold? Was that his name?
Oh, yeah.
In Walmart?
Who?
He passed away in the toilet in Walmart?
Yeah.
At a heart attack,
Jonas?
didn't he?
No, his brother Noah.
Remember? Noah, that's
yeah.
right. I remember that too.
Yeah, his wife, he says
really?
he didn't come home from work the one day, and his wife called him, and they found him in the toilet at work. He died on the toilet at work.
Yeah, this is what you got to look up, because they keep taking pictures of the guy of now and putting it over, and it looks just like the dude.
Wow.
I was gonna put it on the green screen.
You know how many people we've lost over the years? Man, I tell you what, that's how you know you're getting on a little bit. Not to put a damper on it. There's
you mean all the people,
like
or
that,
just people that we know?
I mean,
there's probably like billions of
we
people
grew up. Yeah, that we grew up with that.
Oh yeah.
Every year that ticks by, man, you hear like, hey, so and so didn't passed away, blah blah blah, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
And you're like, uh-oh. Yeah.
I keep seeing on Facebook.
Here's one for me.
We're part of the 100 Essential
Yeah.
thing, and almost every week, someone's popping up on there.
Here's one I saw was happy birthday to Joe Pesci. Happy birthday, Joe. But they showed him back in his early acting days, and they showed him today, and he's 81 years old. I'm like, 81 years old? I'm like,
you forget. Yeah.
Wow. He still looks good, but I mean, he's on this end. He's not on this end anymore. Exactly. Closer to the end than to the beginning. Yeah.
Well,
happy birthday, Joe.
A lot of those older guys are.
Hey, and Joe, do I amuse you?
Am I a clown?
Fucking clowns.
So, anyway, the what do we got? Conspiracy theory? The earthquake was made
earthquake.
up.
We had a big
earthquake. Was that what was?
Had a large earthquake.
Someone mentioned about someone doing somebody big. Who was that?
I saw you. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. What was the big thing? It come to your house, right?
I ain't saying it, man.
Wait, what?
You didn't see it?
No.
You owe me a beer.
They showed the lawn chair on the beach.
Oh, that fat whale, Chris Christie.
You're gonna be dead, man. So, they showed the chair falling over, and they said, "We figure out what caused it."
No, that wasn't it. There was something else that came across my feed. Hey, here it is, right here.
What?
What is that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, show him. He didn't see it.
You forget?
I didn't see.
Sorry, this is
it does say
personal
you, right?
information.
What's that?
Right
there.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Now I remember.
Wait a minute, that came from me.
Choking on it now. Damn, I forgot the damn.
Did you
Twinkies,
laugh?
Man.
The Twinkies.
Did you laugh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
I read that. I was at work. I read that. I was like,
that must have been something of the past that I don't know much about, but I'm sure it was funny.
I figured by this point, that's where it's down.
He's down to hitting fat chicks.
That's what caused it, huh?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
how
you know
about
what?
though? It's the first time. None of us have ever been in an earthquake before.
I've never been in an earthquake.
So I was sitting in my office, which you guys been in before, right? And then I feel like I was like, what the fuck
office,
is going on?
basement, crawl space, whatever you want to call it.
Anyway, I was sitting in there and what the fuck is going on, man? I ran out. Because I thought maybe the building was coming down, so I wanted to get the fuck out.
The best thing I could say for me is, do you remember the movie? Was it Christmas Vacation with the squirrel in the tree?
Yeah.
And you remember where it's up in the attic, and they're like, and that's pretty much what my reaction was. Like,
you got the
what the hell's that? Where's that noise coming from?
So you guys won't go on TikTok, but I'm telling you, some of the funniest shit you ever see. People come up with, you gotta go on there one time, just make a fake account or something, go on a different phone. There was a guy, he was sitting on it, they said, look, this is what happened in New Jersey. They showed like a camera shot of the guy sitting on his sofa watching TV. All of a sudden he's looking around, he's getting up, and he's swaying, and then all of a sudden he starts twerking.
I don't know if I've ever experienced an earthquake before. Of course, I'm going to say
But they say
it wasn't memorable.
We get earthquakes.
We had some a couple weeks ago. From
but
I
never. You don't feel it. You know, hell, I have gas most of the time. I don't know. It could be gas. It could be. I don't know.
Down here, you never know.
Yeah.
So my first thing was, is it the damn place I'm in? Is the place I'm in moving and something's happening? Is it the ground and the place I'm in moving? If that's the case, all right, we're better off at this point. So, is it everything moving?
But that was a 4.8. Now, when
That's
you see out in California, when they have
but
ones
that was a
seven,
that was 7
I mean, is that
bridges pancaking.
But that's not much further away from 4.8.
But
it is
because
it's
exponential.
The
So from a 4 to a 5 is
logarithmic.
logarithmic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think it's
from a 4
What?
to a 5
We'll bring these
is
big words in here.
1,000% different. Yeah.
Right, it's like 1,000% different. So it's not like you were close. It's a
It's that big.
significant
I guess
amount
so.
of
I mean,
energy.
look at the difference between
the
tragedy.
Here you go. Here's a 7.1. Was I think 7.1 was the
Taiwan just had one, didn't it?
Fukushima, when Fukushima nuclear plant got destroyed, and out in the ocean the plate shifted height, and all that water went up
Somewhere to go. Yep.
and then created a wave. So
tsunami.
if you're on a boat, sitting out there in the ocean, you
won't
would
feel
never
it.
feel it. You're
Nope.
just like because the water rises up, but you're not feeling it. That closer that gets to land and starts climbing,
Tsunami.
Yeah.
incoming. We got a problem.
They said that the reservoir had a tsunami issued warning.
Did they really?
Because of the
Wow.
because
People
it
were
was
complaining
close to the
about
reservoir.
aftershocks afterwards too. Did
They
you
said
feel
there
any of
was
that shit? I
one
didn't feel
at
nothing.
5:58. It was right before I left work,
Okay.
and I didn't realize it.
Huh.
It's gotta be so small you don't even know.
But dude, I'll be honest, man. I was like, at first I was like,
That was an
we thought it was the
experience.
garbage trucks,
Yeah,
coming
you're
to
not
pick,
sure,
and,
like the rumble.
and all of a sudden it was,
Yeah.
it's.
It
and
sounded
when
like it
people
was
say-
coming from the sky. Is where it sounded.
People
like.
So
said
is it
that
thunder?
it
Is it?
sounded like. I've heard people say, "Oh, earthquakes! They sound like a train rumbling." I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, but that's what it
that's
sounded.
I'm like,
exactly what it sounded
God,
like.
is that you?
What are you talking into that mic?
It's,
And dude, I'm sitting at my workstation. I'm just like looking around. Everybody's stopped what they're doing. They're all looking. Oh, they're like, "What's that?" I'm like,
The one
"Do
guy
I
at
know?"
work said that
I don't
he
know, but
felt
why,
that building.
why is that shit swinging over there?
Someone
Fucking-
apparently hit the building one time that I work at with a truck, and it felt just like that. They thought that somebody hit the fucking building.
Somebody drove in.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, it's not me being like, I'm tough. I wasn't scared. It was more of a perspective of trying to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was at first.
Yeah,
I was
like,
trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Nobody knew what it was because no
Then
one's
once we
experienced
knew,
it. So
yeah.
you can't really.
You
really,
didn't have something to gauge it against. You're like, I should be running. And where are you going to run to? Really? Fucking,
You're just like, what the hell is that? And you're trying to find out what that was.
they're like, you need to hide under a door frame. And I'm like,
or a desk.
and
or a
I
table.
said, yeah, how did that whole duck and cover in the 60 thing work out for get under your desk if they launch
Well,
a
hey,
nuke
I'll
at
tell you what. The amount of transformers they pile on the tables that we use, I would definitely hide under one of those, man.
I tell you, you know what I'm pushing for? I want to change building code, building occupancy and housing code, BOCA code. I think, what's the strongest geometric structure?
A triangle?
Right. I'm going to go for triangle doors in homes.
Was
That's
that
what
the
I think.
pyramids? We should all live in
Well, we
pyramids?
should all live in pyramids.
Hey.
That's a tetrahedron, okay? Not a...
So you're saying if we have a fucking door that's a triangle, only one person can go through it at a time?
Yes, but you're not going to get killed. Well, if you're that
Try
thin.
getting
If you're
furniture.
that try getting furniture. Hey, you got a chainsaw? So we start
gonna change
building
this
triangle furniture.
Oh God!
It's getting horrible by the minute. Worse by the minute.
Just pretend it's a tinfoil.
So let's all talk about the numbers and stuff. Remember, 4.8.
4.8 earthquake, yep.
And then what's tomorrow's date?
4.8.
And what's happening
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I never put that in.
Yeah, so they're all like, shit's gonna go down tomorrow. Everyone better be prepared. If you're not prepared now, forget it. You're not gonna be.
Yeah.
Man, you
Too
better
bad.
work.
You're out of luck.
You know what they
Go to
say?
the store
The
tomorrow.
one thing I heard
Yeah.
that actually pissed me off, I don't know how true it is. They're like, they were doing news reports and out of New York and New York, like, yeah, it's ours. Yeah, we took credit for it. It happened, the epicenter. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, New York. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
no,
like,
it wasn't.
yeah, no, this is Jersey. Hey, No, I don't think so. All right, this is ours.
This is ours. We got this.
Most people didn't even care either. They're like,
Yeah,
well, what are you
right,
talking
exactly.
about? I didn't feel anything really that bad. I just thought it was traffic. Normal
My-
traffic.
Well, I text my one buddy from work. He was off on Friday, and he lives up in Pennsylvania,
he even feel
across
it?
the bridge. He said, "Yeah."
All right.
He said he was in a doctor's office taking a piss, and he fucking
Did he
Billy
fucking
started
miss?
shaking.
Catch him, catch him.
I didn't ask him. I
Catch
should
him
have
on
texted him and said,
He
"Yo,
probably
you want me
got
to
out.
get
Riding the wave on the tsunami in the toilet, trying to pee.
But
come
yeah,
out-
he said he felt it. And
You come out with wet shoes, and the doctor's like, what the fuck are you doing in there?
You know what I was thinking the whole time? I'm like, God, I hope this doesn't knock loose a kidney stone or something.
oh,
Look, it's God's lipotripsy.
there you go. I called mom, and she said she was fine. Everything was good. So I was like, okay. I mean, not that I could leave work or anything.
Was there any collapse?
The fuck were you
No,
Well,
there was.
well,
There
I
was
felt
no
I couldn't
damage.
get up.
should have
Well,
seen
besides
some,
from me, but-
again, and some of the funniest shit you'll find on TikTok. Some people were posting pictures of some damages.
Yeah.
Fucking, they had one picture of a salt shaker that tipped over.
The
A
horror.
frame that fell over.
I think I saw a picture of somewhere close to us, that like a deck that pulled away from the house and collapsed. So the deck is like this. I'm like, ooh, bad contracting.
Yeah, there was one day. A lot of the news stations were showing. I guess crevice opened up and the water main was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I think that was in.
One
I
time.
think I saw that. Wasn't it hitting the house too? Which was
Yeah.
like a half mile away. You're like,
It just
really? It
shooting
couldn't
over
like
there.
nobody could like put a board or something, deflect it the other way. Why is this house getting flooded
And they're
out?
all standing around looking at it like, what the fuck you waiting for?
Yeah,
Who's going to
exactly.
turn
And
the
I
water
noticed-
off?
I
There's
noticed.
got to be a shuttle somewhere around
There's
there.
gotta be.
No,
Most
we're
of
all going to
the,
stand around and look at it.
Yeah, most of the reporters were standing in front of the. What the hell's the name of it? It used to be called the Rail, I think.
Oh, the White House restaurant or
Yeah.
the restaurant in White
Yeah.
House. Isn't it called the Rail?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That
the
one
train
right by
goes
the
through there.
tracks,
Yeah.
And they're all like standing in front of
Were
that,
they
like
standing
doing
on the
their
other side of the tracks?
They were on the other side of
They
the
call that
tracks.
the split rail.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I know where that is.
Cool,
And then they had, B footage of, White House station trucks going by. And
Call
like,
that
okay.
running a train over.
We're running the train.
Yeah, we're running a train. Unbelievable. Wow. So we
Yeah,
got,
so
so
what
we
else
got
we
the
got?
eclipse coming up. Hey, most of you watching this, in fact, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure most of our viewers that would be watching probably aren't going to see an eclipse like this again in your lifetime. And if you do, you're probably going to be
You're
in
going to have to
diapers.
travel. Well,
Yeah, and you're probably being diapers,
Yeah.
eating baby food or something. I don't know. It's
You talking about Biden now?
because it's going to be right, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So it's because what 80 years?
I think
Is that
so.
what they said? So
I
anybody,
think it was 80.
yeah. Unless you're watching this stuff and you're like 7, and then you probably should be asking your parents if you really should be watching.
Should I really
this.
look at the sun?
Yeah, exactly. No, stare at the sun.
Why does this keep doing this? I mean, I'm just talking.
There was I think I saw it on Facebook. It's like how 80s dad handled their son, and the son's over at the outlet ready to put something into it, and the mom's like, "No, don't do that." And the son's looking over, and the dad's like, "No, wait. Go ahead."
Hey, you
And
gotta
he's like,
learn.
Lights go out and stuff. He goes, "Bet you're not going to do that again, are you?"
That's right.
Sean Diddy Combs' net worth is close to $1 billion.
Not after legal counsel.
Is his ass back on the States yet, or is he still over
No,
there?
no, I think he's still hiding.
Is he still hiding?
Yeah.
So what was
You know
the-
how when we were kids, and I'll probably get in trouble for this one, but remember we used to say or whatever, you were like, "Yo, I love you, bro," but
Yeah,
no,
yeah, like a brother, like
yeah, but what do you always say after that? No ho. Remember? Finish that sentence. All right, I'll say. Remember, you say no homo.
okay.
Now it's no.
I do not recall.
Now it's no Diddy.
Yeah, no. Who was so something? I grew up with all the young rappers and Run DMC and loved it all, but I still never really followed who was you had the East Coast, you had the West Coast, you had Biggie, you had somebody that killed Biggie, you had what was the whole story to the whole thing of who murdered who and who or
Supposedly
allegedly,
that
or
was
They have a
P.
cleaner
Diddy.
that cleans all that shit up. Remember we talked
Yeah.
about that?
that. So
Yeah.
there's somebody that just
Supposedly it was Diddy that ordered Tupac and Biggie's murder.
but you'll never know.
And those two
You'll never know.
were
That
like
was
rivals.
East and West. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that was East and West. I never got into that whole thing. I just, if I heard the music, I was
Like
like,
Belle
that
Biv
sounds
DeVoe and BBD and stuff like that, and right that what?
good.
No, I'm not.
BBW?
No,
Yeah,
BBD. I'm not talking. I'm not talking Backstreet Boys right there.
No, well,
Steve.
he is doing. That's what he is doing.
What's
He's doing a little Backstreet
Yeah,
Boys.
yeah.
Well, he will be.
No, he
uh,
is doing now. He's prepping for when he's going to be permanent.
Yo,
So
did you see? I
I
saw this
heard.
video with it was an older interview, and it was Diddy and Mike Tyson sitting on the couch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Diddy was.
Oh,
Diddy,
was Diddy just looking at him like, "Don't hit me"?
No, Diddy was like moving his hand over near Tyson, and Tyson just took his hand and moved it away, like
Said, "One more time, you will be using your other hand to eat from now on."
Let me ask you a question. You know, just being that we're on the topic of this here, we all have favorite shows that we watch, right? I mean, from time to time, right?
Sure.
That it's on TV, and I was watching something that I've been watching for several years, a series. You know,
Well, if you remember it, you could probably move on to
Huh?
the next. I mean, how many times are you going to watch it?
remember what?
If you remember like what you watched, you
What
don't
the
have to
fuck
watch
are you
it.
talking
I don't
about?
know.
Man? Do you know what he's talking about?
I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Did that help you? Are you feeling okay now?
Maybe
Okay,
feel
good.
a little
Great.
more than
So what?
okay.
So what are you watching?
So that before I get to the name of the show, I just wanted to bring up, we've talked about this on and off before the thing we do here. I don't mind people that are out there that are gay and want to be the way that they are. That's fine with me. Just don't throw it in my face. Don't bring it into my reality everyday shit. I just don't.
You're there to entertain me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't want that, being thrown at me. And I think that we also have a choice in life of things we want to watch.
Right.
However, so I was watching this show last night that I've watched for a long time. All of a sudden now, I mean, I've always had a gay couple on there, women, and that's cool with me. And even if they had gay guys on there,
Okay,
it was
whatever.
okay.
To each his own.
I just don't feel like that it's in the need to change up the culture of that show.
Just
try.
to be woke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening with this.
Are you saying it's getting shoved down your throat? With all the.
not
with all
literally,
the-
not literally. I'm just saying is that
By the way, tell Don King I
The
said
show-
hi. He did great on your hair
who
this week.
who who
So,
tell who Don Rickles.
tell Don King. Did great on your hair.
Yeah,
You were
I'm gonna-
telling a story about a socket before. Did you? Was that?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in here next week with a shaved head, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
Yeah,
look,
you got a problem now?
Yeah, we all had to shave.
What's wrong with
I
you?
didn't. I just got the blade set in,
Let me-
but I haven't done mine yet.
So let me reword what I said. Is you feel it's gone to extremes with
Well,
having to change the format
At
of
the
shows
end
that
of the
you're
show,
watching
something
because
popped up that kind of like, the fuck was that? Out of left field.
right.
The show's 911.
Reno 911?
No,
Or
no,
911?
911.
I don't know if I've ever watched it. Is that like
Yeah,
is an
it's
emergency show or
Yeah.
is it okay? All right.
What the?
like a rescue.
Yeah,
rescue
yeah.
911
Rescue.
or
Oh,
something?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been on for a while.
Okay,
It's
right.
it's a police. They have an interracial couple, which is cool. It's
Right.
fun. They get along real. I mean, they work together real great.
Excellent.
And but last night it was just like, all of a sudden you seen one guy kiss the other guy. I'm like, what the fuck happened there?
Whoa.
I just
Yeah.
like, now do I want to even watch the next episode, because now it's going to go further. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that kind of lifestyle, but I just don't want that tossed into that I have to be involved with that. And now that I've been watching that show, now I'm debating on whether or not I really want to go
Yeah.
down that road
No, I know
to
what
see
you're
what the
saying.
fuck
Yeah.
happens. I don't want to, you know what I mean? There are, and I said again before that there are, biracial people in there, and there are queer people in there, and that's fine with me.
I guess
just
I've
don't-
heard plenty of people that say like public display of affection, like whether they are heterosexual, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, that they don't, when they are out in public, or in this case, you're talking about a show, but that they don't want to display any affection when they're out around others. They feel that it might make other people feel uncomfortable.
I know.
And it's vice versa. If you are part of any of the LGBTQ, any part of those groups, should it be the same in the fact that have a little bit of understanding about the people around you may feel an uncomfortableness to it. But then again, it seems like it goes to extreme where they're like, well, if you have an uncomfortableness with it, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But it's not that you would go out and hold hands with.
I'm not saying that I'm uncomfortable with it. I'm just saying that I think it's kind of like, and I know it's just a show. It's all fucking made up crap, for as far as I know. But this character that was always on the show every week, I mean, they've shown him being heterosexual, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Right.
Just one show, now all of a sudden he's turned. And I was like, oh man, I was like, I cannot believe I just saw that, and I don't know if I want to watch the next one that comes out next week. That's all.
It's left a bad taste in your mouth. I understand.
Well, easy there, man. This guy over here.
I got it. And what I've always said is, I don't care who wants to be what in this world. It's traveling through this world until we get to our deaths. You have to find happiness. Whatever that is that makes you happy, then that's fine. As long as you are not hurting others in the process, find your happiness. Be good with it.
Yeah. Hey, you can be whatever you want to be, but just don't expect me to go along with it. You have your beliefs, I have my beliefs, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
We should all have respect for each other on our belief systems. Right.
Yeah, that's fine. I got no problems with that.
And as long as you're not spewing hate or,
I don't hate it. Well, that's it. I hate everybody. So.
No.
Bendejo, what? I heard that.
Well, eventually the therapy will work.
How do you say fucking... Pinche pendejo. Comment curse if you learned a new way of cursing in Spanish. How do you say stupid?
Stupido.
Estúpido. Eres tan estúpido. How do you say son of a bitch? Hijo de puta. Hijo de la gran puta. How do you say go fuck yourself?
Chinga.
Vete a la verga. Share this video with a friend who needs to learn more Spanish swearings. How do you say shit?
Shaka.
Mierda. Vete a la mierda. How do you say bitch?
Puta.
Perra. Hijo de perra.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm bad.
To save the video for practicing your swearings. How do you say
Great,
fuck
because that's what we all learned when we learned a different language. It was all the negative stuff first.
Nice. I gotta see if I can find one of them for some various other languages.
Have you been practicing with that, Charlie?
What?
How do you say lick my asshole in Spanish?
Oh my lord.
What?
You gotta get out more, man. Or actually, maybe you better stay in.
Maybe I should stay in. I should lock myself. I should lock myself into my office.
Hey, at least
are we over time? What do we got? Like an hour and a half?
No. I was just looking at that.
At least I got an office.
Yeah, I'm jelly. What do you want? I'm jelly.
What? I see if you were to put the.
I got a garden shed with a gnome in it.
On the record, and she speak to us every week.
No, I didn't. I didn't do it this time. I was looking at the.
I figure we'll break it up into 19 parts.
We're at our time.
Yeah, we're way over our time.
No, I mean we're at like. Yeah,
I don't know, like what, like
right
55 minutes?
No, it seems like it, but it's only like 29, yeah.
Good, maybe we'll turn on the camera now and start recording.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? All right, like guys, hit the like button, whatever the hell that is. Whatever,
I forgot about the nuts.
I forgot about the nuts. Not a sponsor. These are ranch flavored sunflower seeds.
These people should sponsor us by this point. I wonder
how many. Email them and say, hey, I do a.
You know what?
I do a skinny, and I like your product. How about if you sponsor us?
They smell good, dude. They're good. I like this.
The only
Covers my
problem
size
is
bag.
banks you reach out to them and ask about sponsoring.
They're gonna be like, you get say, you
a
know,
thousand people.
couple more.
Yeah, a couple more 100,000 people.
We'll sponsor you.
Yeah.
So
That means
Hey,
everybody tell your
nuts,
friends and join,
nuts.
man.
Yeah, tell your friends.
join,
tell your
man.
friends
Join,
that we're
hit that
nuts.
like button, subscribe.
No.
We can't change the decor until we get you guys
The
to get more
decoy.
people there.
A decoy.
whatever.
That's a decor.
Yeah.
Decor.
Hey, give me that plastic bag behind you. I want to choke myself out. Great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, where's this from? Nice. Hey, we're not allowed to have these in Jersey. What did I...
Yeah.
What
is
oh,
that?
okay. Oh, it's
You're in
con-
trouble.
it's contraband.
That's a produce bag. We're still allowed to have
No, that's a
Biodegradable.
That's a shit bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real quick on that. You heard that? It's a shit bag. It is now.
Shit
You heard that like backfired horribly on New Jersey with the plastic bag ban thing.
Yeah,
I think we talked about it. Like they banned plastic bags. Everybody started buying other plastic bags. The ones that are supposed to be reusable, and they said that it actually, there's reports out there, look it up, people. They said that it did totally almost the opposite effect of doing what
Added
they
more
wanted to
bags?
do. Yes.
More bags in the landfill?
Every time you go out someplace, like
You forget a bag.
Yeah,
if you go out and you have dinner somewhere and you take it to go, and they give you something in there like the silverware.
Right.
The silverware is fucking the plastic shit's in the bag, a plastic fucking bag.
Exactly.
Yep.
Which I don't get it. Plastic wrapped in plastic.
Excellent. Excellent.
that's
We should have like we should call it the collar. It's like a shock collar you wear around your neck, and every time you forget your bag when you go to the store, you get further away from it. It shocks you.
Well, you got to when you go in the store, you got to show your bags before you get in.
You got it. You
Show
can't get
me
in the
your
store with
papers.
it. Shut.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of, you gotta show your bag. You can't go in to Costco anymore and buy those hot dogs unless you're a member.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Yep. They
Can't
changed
get
it now.
$1.50 hot dog and drink.
I'm
I'm sure.
can't-
Remember.
Sorry, I messed that up for you people. All right, that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
now you gotta be a member. You gotta pay that membership fee.
Yeah, it was like $1.50 for a hot dog, and
And
the
a
hot
drink.
dogs are really good, and a drink.
And a
Yeah.
drink.
And I'm like, I'll take 10 hot dogs.
And
And
one
the guy's
drink,
like,
please.
and he's like, 10. I'm like, just one cup, please.
we see you ruined it for everybody.
I did, I think
Way
I
to
did.
fucking go.
I was like,
Way
these
to
hot
go.
dogs are good.
They
Not-
caught on.
Probably they're good. They're probably not good for you. Like
No.
I wouldn't suggest anybody to eat 10 hot dogs a
they
day.
used to sell those hot dogs in the Costco.
Oh, did they? They were.
Yeah, but
okay.
I haven't seen them lately, so I don't know if they stopped because they're great. The only problem is they don't fit a standard hot dog bun.
That's what you like about it.
You
They're
got to
longer.
get they're like
But that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
They're
You got,
like-
Bun is better than
you got a little
they're
meat
like-
hanging over the edge.
all the ladies like a little extra meat.
Yeah, like meat on the side, like meat curtains. It's like hot dog meat curtains.
No, that would be Monday. Mondays is meat curtain Mondays.
Meat curtain Mondays.
What
Okay.
the fuck am I involved with
I
here?
don't know,
Tuesday
man. I
is,
don't
What
know.
the fuck is meat curtain? What the fuck is that?
know
You
what
ever
meat
seen
curtain is?
Arby's roast beef sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've got the meats.
Oh, speaking of roast beef, I was
I
watching.
love Arby's. I
was
really do.
watching,
Not for nothing. Horsey
SmackDown
sauce.
last
I
night,
love Arby's.
and I tried to get a picture of it to show you guys, but I couldn't get it to stop. One of the female wrestlers was pinned, and you could see fucking roast beef.
Whoa!
Yeah, meat
I-
curtains.
I'm
Meat
serious.
curtains.
Meat
Yeah,
curtains.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
roast beef
I
factory
was
exploded.
rewind, fast forward, rewind. I'm like, did I just see that?
And then he's like, honey, when are you going to work?
But, yeah,
And then you did
that's,
yourself a number 3.
What the fuck's number
You
3?
don't know what a number 3 is?
No.
Number 3 is, you find some alone time with yourself. It's number 3.
You know more about that than I do, apparently.
I heard. This man told me.
Why you bringing me into
why
it?
you denying it?
Why you bringing
I
me
think the
into
real
it?
reason why his elbow hurts is because he keeps banging it up against the headboard.
I'm not tall enough to reach it. I know that's not. On that
He's
note,
falling off the stepladder.
fell off a milk crate.
Oh, shit, man.
Well, until next time.
There's nothing like the hard truth.
Oh, I'm getting shot over here.
Yeah, what?
Whoa,
sorry,
hey, none of that.
Finger muzzle control.
Gotta have that.
I don't want to finger bang anybody.
All right, guys, we're out.
All right, we're out.
Wow.